Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your July 2023 love reading. Capricorn, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to check your sign placements, your moon and rising, other placements in your chart to see if there's any more clarity or guidance or information in those readings for you. I thank you for being here. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So I thank all of you all, and especially all the new subscribers. So thank you all for being here, and I really appreciate each and every one of you for your time and your energy. All right, guys, Capricorn, we start out with the middle card, which is the energy for the entire reading, and that is charity. And I feel with this card, it's a beautiful card of really kind of putting yourself out there, knowing not only what you want, but kind of wearing your heart on your sleeve, really putting yourself out there, showing people that being very open and honest and vulnerable is what I feel with charity. Being willing to help people also. This can also indicate an older person coming in and maybe coming in with gifts, like extravagant gifts that might make you hesitate. But if it is just an older person coming in and it's somebody that you're interested in, definitely keep this card in mind, because it's a possibility. But it's also being open and honest and vulnerable and putting yourself out there and wanting a true love, wanting a commitment, wanting a connection with a person. I also feel with the three cards here, you have the coffin, you have the whip, and you have the tree. I feel like you're letting something go. You are letting go of something that you had to deal with in the past. You had to, as I say, let sleeping dogs lie. You had to let something go. You had to close something off for good. Could be a relationship where you didn't feel validated. You didn't feel worthy. They made you feel bad about yourself. They treated you badly even. And it's really coming to terms with that and knowing that their beliefs weren't your beliefs, and you have nothing to be ashamed about. And just kind of, if they didn't see eye to eye on something, it's just time to cut the ties and let that go. You have the tree, so you have growth. You've learned from this experience, and I feel like it's also something that you want to manifest in the future. You want growth. You want a lineage. You want somebody to share your branches with, family, maybe children, or just a significant other to maybe go and do things with. Like-mindedness, somebody that is on your level. There's also fertility into the tree card is what I feel as well. Growth and manifestation, especially with is that a stork? There's a golden egg here. Let's see if the book says what that is. Might be a seagull or something. It's a pelican. Yeah, a pelican. It proudly guards a golden egg, illustrating how families and communities are nurtured by generosity. Charity brings a love you can rely on. So know when somebody's coming in, it's in divine timing. It is meant to be. It is somebody that either you're being called for or they're called to you, and it's the right time. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it's the right time, but it is. Always divine timing is the right timing, even though it's not our timing sometimes. You have intention and communication. Again, I feel like communicating what you want in a relationship, communicating your intention, communicating what you want to manifest in the relationship, communicating your intentions to a potential partner, your boundaries. This is what I believe in. This is a deal breaker. This isn't a deal breaker. This is what, whatever you want to manifest in the relationship, whatever you feel, communicating your intentions about a relationship is what I feel. And you're being very open and honest. You're being very vulnerable here. You're opening your heart up to the potential situation, to a potential partner, to a suitor, to somebody that you're interested in, or they're interested in you, or you're interested in each other, Capricorn. You in the past is 9 of fire. Again, holding guard, standing up for your beliefs, standing up for what you believe in, not letting just anybody in, not letting just anybody pass through. You're really on guard. And again, it could have something to do with the coffin and the whip card. It could have something to do with the past relationship and how they made you feel. How they made you have to be kind of like walking on thin ice, or always on guard, always ready for the unexpected, always ready for the other shoe to fall. It could be how a past relationship affected you. And how you were in a past relationship is the Page of Air. So the Page of Air is, I think you went into a past relationship pretty open and honest and naive, and putting yourself out there and really trying to communicate and trying to have a relationship. And I feel like you did everything you could do, and the person still was maybe demanding, well, maybe if you do this, we can have a relationship. Or if you do this, we can have a relationship. Or, maybe they did everything but call you a partner. They wouldn't commit. I feel they wouldn't commit. And you were open and honest. It's like I did everything I could do. I said everything I could say. I, tried everything I could think of. But I feel also, too, whatever happened here in the past, it was very freeing for you. It really opened you up to understanding human nature, human psyche, how negative humans can be, how evil humans can be, how controlling humans can be. I think it helped you get in touch with yourself deeper. Get in touch with your true feelings deeper is what I feel. And now I feel like you are still doing the work. I still feel like you have trust issues. I don't say you have trust issues. Okay. There's people that you don't trust. I think you still have, even though you're open and your heart's out there, you don't trust people, what's the word I'm looking for? Like readily. They have to earn your trust is what I feel with the Five of Air. They have to show you. They have to walk the talk is what I feel. And, you have a lot of air and fire. You have everything represented here. You really do. It's really interesting. I feel like you're well balanced, even though you might not feel like you are. But you are. I feel like you're doing a really, really good job, Capricorn. Potential of a situation, we have Queen of Fire here. There could be a person coming in, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They present as a queen here. They could be a king. They can be, non-binary. It's just the energy of a nurturer, a great creative person, somebody that is sparks passion and desire. It could be somebody that has the same interests as you. And, they spark your desire, your passion for creativity or whatever it is that you are passionate about. They could be coming in. They could be an older person. And again, I believe that went back to charity card saying an older person could be coming in and offering you a gift. Now, the gift could be the spark of creativity, the spark of the divine, the spark of your desire, your passion for a project or a situation or a creative project or a pastime, something like that. So if this person's coming in, conflicts about the situation or with the situation is the Ten of Water. And I feel like conflicts is that you might feel like you are going to be too emotional, that you might get attached too quickly, that, or you have more emotion than they have emotions. You're earth sign, you're grounded. And the fire is, fire. It's passion, desire. So you might feel like 1 and 1 don't equal 2 is what I feel. Don't second guess yourself. Don't ever apologize for how you feel. Don't ever apologize for your true feelings, your true emotions. Don't ever apologize for that. If you're if your conflict is the 10 of water, if you feel like you're over emotional, or you feel like you might be more romantic in the relationship than your partner, or you might feel like you're doing all of, the romance stuff. I feel like you feel, especially with the complex, is that you can't help yourself. You can't hold yourself back. If you like somebody, you really like somebody, you want to do things for them, you want to show them. And the Queen of Fire might not be that way back. They might not reciprocate back. And, I feel like, again, you do something because you want to do it. You don't expect anything in return. And as long as that's understood and you're being treated good, you're being treated good, then if you want to be the romantic side, you can be the romantic side. Or if you want to be the emotional support in that relationship, then so be it. You can absolutely be the emotional support in that relationship. Your positive and negative, you have 7 of Earth. So I feel that the positive is that, this is a grounded energy, again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which is you. It could be your hopes, your dreams, whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, right? They could be what they want also. Or out of 7 of these, they might want 5 and there's 2 that you can't agree on. Or, coming to some disagreement about the future, or how you think you should be, or arguing about politics, or arguing about religion, or something, not arguing, but having differences in that. And all I have to say with this as a positive, negative, cross a bridge when you come to it, and have, what's the word I'm looking for? Agree to disagree, but also compromise, compromise. There's 3.5 for each of you of something. Pick your battles, right? Pick your battles. Knowing what you want to manifest might not be what they want to manifest. But then, wouldn't that be boring? Wouldn't that be boring? The next steps are the Hangman. So it's really telling you to bide your time. Don't rush into anything. Kind of think things through. I feel with the Hangman, it's a remember card. Remember. Check with your boundaries. Check with your trust. Again, how is that going? How's your trust going? Do you trust this person? Ask around. Talk to friends. Go out. Double date with people to see how that energy is. What do you think of them? Do you ask around. I always tell people, don't be afraid to do a background check on people. I mean, really, in this day and age, it's really kind of scary. But I also feel with the 5 of Air, it's trusting your instincts, trusting your gut, and remembering your past, remembering past relationships, and how all that played out. How did that work for you? And moving on forward with that. All right. We are showing your fears that may block you. And it's the 10 of Fire. So the fears that may block you is that you're going to get stuck doing everything all over again. You're going to get stuck, paying the bills and cleaning the house and taking care of the kids and taking care of kids that aren't your kids. And, driving your partner here and there and worrying about your partner when they might not even care anything about you, right? They might not reciprocate. And that's your fear. That is your fear that may block you, is that this relationship is going to turn into this relationship. And that's where I think the Hangman is calling for a pause. It's telling you to take a pause. It's asking you to, especially in your next step card, just back up a step and kind of look at the situation as a whole and see what is playing out. See if your fear is justified. See if they are treating you like your partner treated you in the past. See if they are being a genuine partner, if they are doing the give and take, if they are actually caring and loving for you. Yes, they might not be romantic, and they might not be everything that you are looking for in a partner, but that doesn't mean that they can't be that partner, or you can't say, like touch is my love language, so I like if you put your arm around me more, or I like, if you, I don't know, hold my hand or whatever. Compromise, talk, communication. I feel that's kind of maybe what broke down in the past relationship. You didn't have that communication, or you had it, but they didn't want anything to do with it. Your hopes are two of fire. Your hopes are that you want to move forward in a relationship. You might know the direction you want to go, and you're hoping that your partner, the Queen of Fire here, will go with you. You're hoping that this can turn into something long term. This might turn into something that could be a legacy, something that you can grow with, something that you can have if you want children, or your children's children, something that you down the road can show for it, something that you can say, oh, we've been together for blah blah blah. You might have not had that in past relationships. And the outcome is the King of Earth. So you have the stable energy of yourself. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I feel this represents you. I feel it represents your growth. And I feel it represents, the maturity of this relationship. Because your partner is a queen, you are a king. It doesn't mean that they are female, you're male. It just means that it is equal energy. I feel like it is energy that, you could say, well, I really like to cook. And they said, I really like to clean. Okay, I'll cook, you clean. You compromise. You have that ability. You have that knowledge. You have the growth. The horns on this king just talks about being around, being through things, gaining wisdom, gaining knowledge. And I love that. I love that for you all. Even though, you have this, this fast-moving fire energy. And, fire and earth, they can hurt each other. But I feel like this is a more of an adult relationship where you all, again, can pick and choose the battles. Can't remember what this card was. It was intention for communication. Again, the communication, the intention for communication, or having intention when you communicate, knowing what you're going to say, thinking things through before you say it. In past relationships, you could have maybe just spouted things, right? You could have just came out and spouted things. But this is talking about having an intention before you communicate, or when you communicate with a partner. Subconscious energy, you have Page of Fire. So you do have this maybe desire to start a family, to have a child. It is also this desire, this passion. It is, this could all be foreign to you, Capricorn. This could all be new to you. This feeling of, this feeling that is coming in with the Page of Fire. Again, it could be wanting to start a family. It could have something to do with a child. Either you maybe have a child from a previous relationship, or maybe they have a child from a previous relationship. Maybe that is a new thing for you to work through and deal with. But I feel, again, the maturity levels here, and it's the intention to communicate, the intention to openly communicate, that is going to help this relationship to thrive and grow. And that is what you're manifesting here with the tree. That is what you're wanting to ultimately down the road be. You want this growth, you want this stability, you want this structure. You want the structure. Ooh, thunder. All right, we'll pull one more card for you guys, an oracle. Let us see. All right. What does Capricorn need to know to in this reading for July? You'll have to let me know if this resonates with you. Miracles. Wonderful. If it resonates with you, you can leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And you can even just give me a thumbs up. That helps get this in the algorithm and gets other people to see this. You have miracles. And I feel like in the past, in the past, Capricorn, I feel like, again, like a lost cause. Like you weren't seen, you weren't heard. Having something to end, but feeling like you had to not beat yourself up over it, but like it was your fault. Really working hard to get over that energy of it being your fault or you were to blame. Yes, it takes two to tango. But again, I feel with the Page of Air, you try to open every line of communication. You try to keep things flowing and honest and open, and they didn't want to have anything to do with it. I feel like you kept trying and trying and trying, and they just shut it down. But yet they made you work for stuff. Who loves a thunderstorm? Who loves a thunderstorm? I do. All right, we have miracles here. And this says, be realistic and plan for a miracle. Be open to receiving miracles in your life. Perhaps you are a miracle for someone else. And that's exactly with the charity, you know, helping other people to be the best they can be, helping other people to see that they can be the best they can be. And I feel like going into a relationship, you're going to realize that if you hadn't have gone through something that wasn't good, you couldn't help somebody get through something that that's not good for them. Be open to receiving miracles in your life. They can be part of our everyday lives if we let them. So miracles aren't always a grand gesture. Our lives are full of small miracles, such as waking up, breathing, walking, living in freedom, having food on our plate, good health, a roof over our head, and so on. In this respect, miracles aren't dissimilar to blessings. So life is full of it, full of miracles. See that. See the blessings. Call them out when you see it. Thank people for being in your life. Thank people. Thank friends. Thank neighbors. Thank children. Thank strangers for being there, for helping, for being part of. You never know when you can make somebody's day. You never know when you can be a blessing or a miracle to that person. So always keep that in mind. And I think that's where where you communicate with intention. And I think that's where charity comes in as well. I can't pick her up, but that's where she comes in. To be a blessing not only for yourself but for others, and really letting them see that, you know, wearing your heart open, showing that being vulnerable is okay. Capricorn, take care of yourselves and each other. Stay safe, stay healthy, be blessed. Noah put readings out mid-month for health, career, finance, and love. If you're interested, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss any readings, any unboxings, any love readings, any walkthroughs of things I do. I thank you all for being here so very much. Please stay safe and healthy and be blessed and look for the miracles around you. What a beautiful reading. Capricorn, thank you so much, and I will see you in August. Oh my gosh. Bye for now.